step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, where everyone has a home field advantage, brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, Great Southern Bank, Doak Propane, Labor's Local 663, the Bank of Billings, and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, who reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. We go down to Iron County. South Iron Panthers head basketball coach Dusty Dinkins, 24-4 on the season. Coach Dinkins, thanks so much for being part of the show today.
You bet. Thank you for having me. We're always a pleasure to get to visit about some high school hoops.
You bet. And actually, Coach Dinkins was our very first guest on the Missouri Sports Network, going back into July. But Coach, tell us a little bit. You guys 24-4 on the season. Tell us a little bit about how the season's gone up to this point.
Well, we graduated a really strong senior class last year and just kind of, came into the beginning of the season really not knowing how, all the pieces would fit. But we returned 3 seniors from last year's squad that was good leadership. And we started off the season, doing some things really well and kept progressing. We had setbacks here and there, but throughout the course of the year, we've really strung together some nice stretches and have grown and seen our underclassmen really take steps forward and are really making big impacts in February and hopefully continue into the postseason.
And, that experience that you had last year going to the Final Four, that has to help the group that is returning as you head in now to sectionals.
Yes, no doubt. Our guys, our 3 seniors have been through quite a bit in their career here at South Iron. Actually, the district championship win was their 100th varsity career win. And, they've got a lot of experience, and we're just upon them to help these young guys, have that composure, hopefully, throughout the run, and hopefully we get to continue to play for a while.
Let's kind of take us through that run through districts where you get a Festus, a Lesterville, and then a 21-6 good Bunker team that you win by 8.
Yeah, going into the district tournament, before the district tournament, we played 3 outstanding teams in Fatima, Steelville, and you're talking a Class 4, Class 3, and a Class 5 that all, are going to be, strong in the postseason. And that was a good test for us. And we actually dropped 2 of those 3 games, but really saw some areas that we needed to address and went into the district play and did a Lesterville team that has a lot of underclassmen, but they have 2 seniors that are really good. And then saw Bunker on their home court for the district championship. And they're a fantastic team with 2 that should play at the next level. So in Class 1, if you have 2 guys that are potentially college basketball players, it's going to be tough, and especially on their home court. And they played fantastic. We were fortunate that we just kept our looking to do what we were supposed to do for 4 quarters, and finally was able to gain the lead there and secure that victory. But Bunker did a job, and we compliment them. Have a lot of respect for their basketball team.
Coach, at 24-4 now, as you head into the sectionals, what are some things right now that you feel like you're doing really well, and maybe a couple of questionable areas where you feel like, hey, we gotta kind of tie this up if we're going to make a deep run like last year?
Well, overall, we seem to take care of the basketball very well. We're averaging right at overs a game, and for a team that gets lots of possessions, we feel good about that. Now that's a concern tonight because the team we play, they're known for their energy and their hustle and their ability to pressure you all over the court. And so hopefully we make sound decisions and make the right decisions and right plays against that pressure. But the past has shown that we have that ability to do that. So hopefully it's for us. A concern that we have would be probably on the defensive glass, the rebounding. Boy, they offensive rebound really well. We don't have the 6'4", 6'5" that we had last year. Inside, we're more 6'1". So that's a real big concern is the rebounding and trying to keep the points from building up on us too much.
As you look at Chadwick, they come in at 22-4, I believe, on their season. Is there someone on your, and I know you've watched film and things like that of that nature, is there someone on your schedule that kind of reminds you a little bit about Chadwick?
I don't know that we have had someone that brings that type of a pressure, that plays that hard for 32 minutes. We played some teams that are really talented offensively, but don't play that style necessarily on defense. I think they just do a really good job of bringing that pressure, and it's you don't see a lot of teams, I think, doing that type of stuff right now. So it's a little bit different for guys when you have to go out there and navigate through that. So I don't think we have anyone that I can really compare with them.
As you go into this game tonight, are you guys relatively healthy? I know there's bumps and bruises just from playing an entire season, but outside of that, are you healthy?
Yes, we're healthy. We've been like everyone, like you said, this time of the year, bumps, bruises. We don't have any real injuries that concerned with, so we're very fortunate and very blessed that that's the case.
And just your game tonight, and probably a good crowd there as both boys and girls are playing. The South Iron girls and Coach Graves have had a tremendous season, 25-1, I believe, on the season for them. Probably a good crowd there at West Plains tonight.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drive. It's about 2 hours for us, and I think we'll have a good crowd. But that's a little for some folks, especially like our boys game at 7:45 at night. That's quite a late night, especially if you have young kids. But we're expecting a good Panther turnout, and excited that hopefully we'll get to have some fun competing and hopefully playing well.
Yeah, and Chadwick in a similar boat, transportation wise, as far as geographically, and then they're also both male and female teams there as well. So probably a big crowd at West Plains.
Yeah, they've had a nice run. We played them last year in the sectionals, girls and boys. They've got really nice teams and do a really great job with their coaching staff and their teams. They're fun to watch and very difficult to compete against.
So what time you guys heading out today?
We're going to leave school about 2:30 and venture on over and probably stop along the way and let the guys have a moment to get off the bus and stretch their legs. So that's our plan.
All right. Well, Coach Dinkins, as always, I appreciate you being generous with your time, and you got just a little bit of time for getting on a bus. Best of luck tonight, and hopefully we'll get to do this again. If you guys come out on top, we'll get you back on.
Yeah, that'd be great. We'd sure appreciate it. Thanks so much.
You bet. Dusty Dinkins, head basketball coach on the boys' side at South Iron High School, preparing for the sectional game tonight in West Plains. Keep it right here at Missouri Sports Network.